So I can tell you all exactly why this town is so fucking racist. It's because a lot of the people in this town, it used to be called Poverty Flats, for anybody who didn't know that. A lot of the people in this town are literally descendants of the Western chapter of the KKK. Yeah, we're basically dealing with the children of the racists, It's like the children of the corn, but the children of the fucking racists. That's a lot of why Reading is the way that it is. Here's another thing that I'm sure a lot of people don't know about. If you've never heard the name Leo Coleman, there's a designed reason for that. So back in the day, there was a black man who was lynched. Yep. They never solved the case. There were swastikas and other racist symbols carved onto the trees near where his body was found hanging, and none of the local news publications would cover it whatsoever. In fact, the only publication that covered that story was the Black Panthers. Yep, you can Google this shit. You can find this stuff. You can find the article written by the Black Panthers about this. One of the times I lost one of my pages was when I talked about this, and when I talked about it, I immediately got mass reported into fucking oblivion, and they took my voice away, because this is a story that the people in this town, that these children of the corn, do not want people to know. And so here's what I am asking, and people to understand, is this family has never ever gotten justice. I've spoken to the Colemans on multiple occasions, and they know exactly what happened. They just know that no one's going to hear them out because they're black. So for this story to actually break through the fucking racist glass ceiling or whatever, it will take a white person, a white passing person, to investigate it, to actually find this shit out, to actually put this story out there in the public and take the risks of doing that. And that's just the truth, like this town is literally filled with a bunch of people who are descendants of the fucking Western chapter of the KKK. And so there is an underlying fucking evil here within this community, and we see it so outwardly now, because these people have become so outwardly racist that I don't even have to convince people of this anymore. It's just the other racists don't want to fucking acknowledge it. They do not want to acknowledge the fact that their ancestors, so many of them, are fucking KKK members, and what they did to Leo Coleman is the biggest shame and stain on this community that has probably ever happened. Okay, at least against black people. There's been all kinds of horrible things that have happened to Native Americans here too, but I mean, they lynched a black guy here in this fucking county, and then they covered it up, and the Black Panthers tried to expose it, and then that was suppressed. This is the true history of a big portion of Shasta County, and I know this video is going to make some people mad. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I really don't care, because what I'm saying is the fucking truth. So, yeah.